to his former level, his MVP level?
Well, maybe not the MVP level, but he still can be a serviceable all-star, meaning he might not be able to dominate for 82 games, but he could do it for 40. And then he could do it for playoff time. So I do think the knee surgeries took a look.
Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. Lopez, he's checked in for Sanders. Smith comes in for Porzingis. And easy breezy subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. And a change for the Bulls. Gibson's checked in. So for Chicago right now, Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. The big men are Gibson and Noah. And it's Dunleavy in at the 3 spot. Count that one.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Gibson with the steal. Rose kicks to Dunleavy. Misses the 3. Knicks trail by 4. Grant outside. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Grant. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Mirotic is checked in for Mike Dunleavy. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Barbosa kicks to Lopez. Out to the wing. Easy breezy. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Easy breeze. He's got his first points in this one. For so long, Clark, Freak has made it apparent that he wants to be a global star. Isn't that what all these guys really want? Yeah. And tries to achieve that through endorsements. You wonder if he has taken some of his focus off the game.
Well, you know, it's perfectly fine for any NBA player to sign a few endorsements, but you have to make sure that the main thing stays the main thing. NBA players need to hoop more than they need to worry about their brand.
New York needs to get off a shot from the arc. And Leandro Barbosa, the bucket on the assist by Smith.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
With this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Bulls 3rd.
There's not a whole lot to complain about with these numbers. I mean, they made a commitment to rebounding last year, and it was obvious. It showed on a consistent basis. They put great effort into rebounding the ball last season.
Williams, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. The Bulls also changing it up. Tony Snell's checked in for Noah. And Brooks subbed in for Derrick Rose. Brooks dishes to Mirotic. There's a screen. Gibson the screen. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Well, we've got a moment to look back at last year's Bulls. First in steals, first in blocks. And they were also #1 in opponent field goal percentage or field goal defense. Outstanding work. They're aggressive and tenacious at the defensive end.
And I really feel like they fed off their pressure defense. You mentioned all the steals. That got them out in the open court and created easy opportunities offensively.
Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against the Trailblazers.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight. The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Stolen by Brooks. And here comes the break. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it and then excellent execution.
Here's Easy Breezy.
And that's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Chicago. Good on the second free throw. For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against Washington.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
And the Gasol brothers, both starters in the All-Star game last season. It's the first time that...
It's like a dream come true.
Well, their story is a bit like a fairy tale the way two of them. On the floor right now for the Knicks. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Mike Dunleavy. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And it's Rose in for Aaron Brooks. Taking a look at the Bulls. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Pau Gasol is out there with Taj Gibson. And it's Mirotic in at the 3 slot. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He dropped in 17 points and was on the mark from deep, draining several threes. The cherry on top for him, in addition to his outing, was ending the losing streak his team had been suffering through. We all know how big those moments can be for a team, Kevin.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game.
A minute 42 left in the first half of the game. And finished off by Rose.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Barbosa gets the bucket.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now Rose. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Portland. Gasol, no good.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
11 feet away. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
And in part because I just thought they came out flat in that game and could never recover. Just not their best effort.
And I thought perhaps they might get an injection of life from somebody off the bench, but that never happened either. You know, they did a good job in the first quarter getting themselves to the line, but here in the second, they've gone away from it.
Yeah, everything's been perimeter oriented, and you have to be hitting shots to play that way.
Just 5 on the clock. Barbosa passes to Smith. Here's Easy Breezy. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And it's a 4-point Knicks lead.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist. Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And a pretty tight...
You know, Carmelo, after...
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far. Changes. Taj Gibson's checked in for Gasol. Mirotic comes in for Dunleavy. And it's Brooks in for Rose. Easy Breezy, he's in at the point. Williams is out there with Smith. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Barbosa in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And the shot is good. And that's 13 points for Butler.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Mirotic against Lopez.
Move the ball.
They
Stick
set
it
the
to
pick.
Rush.
Pass to Easy Breezy. And he gets it to go. Easy Breezy's got 8.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
Left side, Williams. A minute 42 left to play here in the third. New York moving it around. Fades away. No good off the front iron. Chicago leading. Here's Butler. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Chicago.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets, and there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for the Knicks. Fast break, here comes Chicago. Here's Butler, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Bulls have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
And out of bounds it is. Last touch by Mirotic.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Here's Easy Breezy. He's got 8. 6 to shoot. Lets a floater go. They get it back. For 3, Williams. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Gibson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Butler in the corner. No good with the triple.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just 1 in the first.
Passes it to Easy Breezy. New York, no good that time either. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Easy Breezy. Noah the screen. The drive by Brooks. With a step back. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
First one falls for him. And the Bulls making a change here. Both free throws good from Easy Breezy. 8 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Rose. Banked in off the glass. Rose has got 14 points for the game.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth for the Knicks. Williams, he's checked in for Anthony. Barbosa comes in for Aaron Aflalo. And Easy Breezy subbed in for Grant. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Chicago. Gibson comes in for Tony Snell. So for Chicago right now, at the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. And it's Gibson in at the small forward position.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
Pass to Portis. They set the pick. Noah the screen. Shot off the pick. They get it back.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Brooks. And so